For quite some time I was having problems switching between stable and experimental DayZ. Quick look on the internet provided the answer. So I thought I'd create a little video, make life a little easier for people to understand. I want to play experimental because my friends are playing on experimental and I'm on stable. As you can see, DayZ stable does not have anything written after it, just says DayZ. Play that, I play stable. I want to, used to be able, in order to play experimental with my friends, I had to choose properties, and then I have to choose the experimental. By doing this, I then have to wait for the download to occur, and then I can join them, which sometimes, because of internet speeds, means I have to wait a long time. So there's no instant join really. However, as I said, I found the answer, and that is to actually create copies of the downloads. Let's have a look. First of all, you need to choose properties of DayZ, local files, browse local files, and normally you're presented with this. We don't want this, we want to come back to common. As you can see, we've got a DayZ folder. Let me just close this, open up the other one. Right, so Steam, ignore the location, I've got it in my spare hard drive under Steam 2 account, but anywhere really, even in your C drive, you'll have something similar. Let me get back to have a quick look. C drive, and that'll be in Programs 86 in under Steam, and that'll be in Steam Apps and in Common. Now I've got America's Army 3 and Skyrim, blah blah blah. This is where you normally find your DayZ folder, but for now we are in this folder. So anyway, looks the same. This is DayZ stable. If I was to change to DayZ experimental, the folder would still say DayZ on it. So the first time you do this, you have to actually do a download. So the first time you do this, you rename the DayZ folder, and this is stable, so I'm going to write stable, and I'm going to put the current version is 48. So there we are, renamed. As far as Steam goes, the folder is now missing, and you click it and it says fail to start game because it can't see the folder. Because there is no DayZ folder, there is a DayZ stable folder. With me so far? Excellent. In order to get the experimental, I now have to go properties and get the experimental by choosing experimental and downloading it. So here we go. Experimental is queued for update, and it will kick off in a minute. Manage downloads. That should kick it into play, or maybe not. Let's click play. Download the update. Forgot about that bit. Close this box and play game. Come on. Download the update. There we go. Close that now. It's going to download at a very slow rate. So, what can we do? Me personally, I cheated for the purposes of this video. I'm going to pause this because it's going to take a long time to download. 25 minutes. And I don't want to wait 25 minutes, otherwise this video is going to be extremely long. How do we do this? I created another because this folder is not visible to Steam, you can create another folder. Now I did this and I hid it so to make life easier. Folder options, view. You don't have to do this, this is purely what I've done. Choose OK. And I called my folder, I called it my backups. Steam can't see it, so it doesn't matter, I can put whatever I like in there, it doesn't matter. Let me just switch this back off. Folder options, view, don't show, apply. Okay, right. So this is my folder, the one I created, because Steam can't see it. Steam can't see this either because I renamed it. And so what I did was I created this. I downloaded experimental and named the folder DayZ Experimental 49. I went and I renamed it. Done. I then did the same thing again. Downloaded DayZ stable, renamed it stable 48. So I now have two folders. I'll copy these and I will delete that one. You don't really see it. So I ended up with two folders. Cancel that. Let's just move them to there. Makes life easier. Right, so there we go. We've got the folders as they should be. I want to play experimental. I just rename it like that. Steam can now see it. I click the play button. I play. I want to go and join my friends on stable. I rename this, and then I open up the stable, DayZ folder. Steam recognises it. I can play. Bob's your uncle. Let's say patch or build 50.xx gets released on experimental. I will then have a folder called DayZ Experimental 50 downloaded, or I could just update this one and rename it, which will probably happen. So there we go. Simple way around it is download both contents, download it once, rename it, rename it stable, and it's currently 48. Rename it, download it again, rename it. If it won't play, all you have to do is go to Properties, Local Files, and verify the integrity of the game cache. Make sure that the folder is labeled DayZ and not all this extra bit on top, and it will verify. Do the same, put the names back as you see them here, for instance. Do the same thing with experimental, delete that, verify again, and it will confirm that those files are done, and it will let you play them. Simple enough. Hopefully this is not too long a video, and good luck. Don't worry about the update pause there. I'll fix that in a second. 7.37, 7.52, they will work. Thank you. Oh, before I go, I should mention, sometimes I forget which server I'm on. There's a little batch file you can create. I got this again off the forums, and it will do this. It will, hang on, let me bring up the one I run, and it will do that. It will interrogate your profile file, DayZ profile, and it will look at the document, and it will return the information you need. It'll show you it'll show the IP address and the port, and it'll show the name. I'll leave this on the screen a few seconds so you can pause and get the code. You just put that into a normal text file, rename the text file as I did DayZHistory.bat, and then all you have to do is double click the file and this will pop up, and you have it running whilst you're playing, And if the server crashes, or you get kicked off, or you have to go away and everything goes horribly wrong, you can come back here and go, oh, that's the last server I was on. Or you can keep track of the servers that you were visiting, so you can know where you were. Especially if you leave your tent somewhere and you go, oh, where did I leave it? It's there. Of course, if you shut your computer down, this will be lost. So try and sort of, if you want to, write it down on a piece of paper like I do. But this is a quick way to let you know where you were on your last playing session. Bob's your uncle. We're done. Bye bye.